All right, we're going to be having a look at all of the different maps, and the first one we're going to do is Advance the Rhine. This will go up on YouTube, so if you guys have any comments or stuff you want to see on the map, then of course, say. We're going to go through all the new maps, and remember, they're all like updated, so they're not like technically new, but maybe they'll play different. Remember when they updated the Abandoned Factory map, they did actually change some parts of it. The first thing is the mini map. I don't think looks as good. I'm going to be honest. I think it looks kind of washed out. I'd like these colors to be more defined. If I'm honest, I don't like it. I wish it was slightly different. Okay, let's go to the Bongo Zone. To start off with. Oh, the church looks nice. I'm running DirectX 11, by the way, because there's still issues with DirectX 12 for me, so just letting you know. There's also the steeple in the background. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Yeah, the minimap, I just want a bit more contrast, if I'm honest. But this is like the Bongo Zone. This is the Street of Death where everybody actually fights on. So this looks basically the same. Some of the buildings obviously look a bit more high detail, which is nice, and it's also way brighter than it was before. But that also might just be the... That might just be like the shadow settings that I have set, and also the sun settings. I mean, this just looks normal, so if you really like fighting in the street, you'll be able to continue to fight in the street. The enemy detection zone is here. Wow. You can see they've also like defined where you can go on the map a bit more. I want to see if they fix this area around here, because it used to say that you weren't able to. Oh, was this grass here before? I don't remember grass being here, but I usually don't fight in this area. I kind of got bored of it, you know, earlier on, so... So this is the new, like, kind of tower. Look at all the little details they've added. Isn't that pretty cool? So they've actually... Oh, was that like that before? There's a lot of detail on this. You see that? Look at this. I don't remember that. Unless it was there, but maybe it's just more defined. Cool to see the flags as well. And then also you have our boy on the top. Just kind of chilling on his horse. I don't think the gold was here. So that's kind of cool. We also have some more flags over here. I wonder how much this stuff is kind of destructible. But they've definitely added a hell of a lick of paint on all of this area. Oh, there's even like little like messages here. Pretty nice too. Look at that. There's a lot of cool stuff so far on this. Little details that they've turned out. All right, big... Sorry. The other thing I did see in the kind of pictures that they showed, so they've added like way more stuff on these, but look at these, like the little like propaganda posters that are there. How cool is that? It's always the little details which make a huge difference in War Thunder for me. Like, I generally think it's pretty cool. Like, you can see all the different little posters. I wonder if these are like real posters as well. Maybe somebody could say they do kind of look real. Like, they look of the era, right? You can see here there's some more of them, some fashion ones. It's also two on top of each other. It's pretty cool. So now with the new graphics, I'll have no choice but to upgrade graphics or play in potato mode. Nice to see you, Dr. Feels Goodman. Hopefully you're doing good. I don't know, man. Like, maybe. You can see how beautiful this looks. This is really nice. And just remember, I'm not running ray tracing right now. I'm just to show you kind of like my graphics settings. I'm running TSR DirectX 11, and I'm not running any of the ray tracing because, as I said, it's just not stable enough for me yet. But look at it. That's a really cool, like, central piece. Okay, let's have a look at the rest of the map. Oh, what's that thing? Is that like a telephone box? Dead now. One of the key things about a lot of these areas is how destructible some of these things are. By the way, they did change the sound on smoke falling, so it sounds a little bit different, which is kind of cool. You hear that? Kind of fun, isn't it? Does the light post flags move if you shoot close to them? The light post flags? Do you mean like the red ones? Like this? Oh yeah, you can knock them down. There you go. They don't move if you shoot next to them, but you can actually shoot them and they disappear. So. There we go. But it doesn't look like they changed any of like the gameplay parts of that area, so I wouldn't really worry too much if you like the bungle in the jungle. This area also looks kind of the same. Like, I don't really see anything that's new. This looks like a pretty standard street. It might be a bit more open, but I highly doubt it. Like, it's it looks basically the same. This is more of the area where I play. Oh. All right. Yeah, this is definitely changed. This poor tram has been filled with bricks. And it looks like you can't destroy it. So yeah, they obviously got sick of people fighting. There's no way you can shoot through this thing. It's thick as all hell. Yeah. So instead of the trams, they've just put some very thick cover here. So that's kind of funny. Also, this area? Was this as open as this before? Because there was a bit of a problem with this area where, yeah, it would tell you to return to the battlefield, but you can't go over there anyway because the return to the battlefield, but that's kind of weird. They've opened that up. Oh yeah, look, there's more of that kind of stuff. Nah, they haven't fixed it, man. This area still extends too far, like the red bit. For some reason, the red bit is like here, and I just don't know why. They need to fix that before it comes out. Because this is a problem on like the standard map, which is in the game now, and it's still here. Like, it tells you can't be here. Like, you need to return to the battlefield, and you're just in the middle of a street. They have made these boys thicker. Like, look how thick that building is. I don't even know if you can destroy it. Like, maybe if you bomb it or something. But so they've made it so it's harder to spawn camp from this position. Because what you could do is you could actually, like, so there's like a smaller house here, and you could use this little gap here to be able to shoot into the spawn. But look, you can't do it anymore because they put the house there, so that's actually a good change. Oh, we blew up a fire hydrant. That house looks really cool though. Wonder if you can get up it. No. Maybe with something with a bit more RPM. So yeah, they've done the same thing as the abandoned factory map. So even with the update, they have changed some of it. Oh yeah, maybe you can get up here, but there's not really much point in doing it. Okay. We have this area. This area really hasn't changed that much. So yeah, they've basically made it harder to spawn camp because that area could like look over here basically, which was bad. How about this street? Have they changed it? I think they have. Or maybe not. That looks weird. Yeah, they might want to fix that. We have some floating rubble, everybody. Floating rubble. Now, the other thing is, how far can you go in here before it's returned to the battlefield? Oh, okay, right. Yeah, they're making it so you can't go in there at all. But yeah, they need to push that down a bit. Oh, a crane. Lovely. So this mound was like always here. So you could, if somebody like over pushed, you could kind of like use this to like hit them and then go back. It looks a little bit smoother. than before, but nothing too crazy. Is that also like a dead tree or something? So overall, the changes have been pretty cool. See the rest of the map. See what they decide to do. It's always funny that there's just this one hole here, by the way, that you can just go hold down in. Ooh, interesting. They've changed this area. Okay. No, it hasn't dismantled. It doesn't have the stabilizer, the thermals, or the APF SDS. So before here, there was like a fence, and depending on the vehicle you had, you can actually shoot through the fence. So they've just completely removed that, and now it's a lot more open. So that's interesting. By the way, you can see the cathedral. How beautiful does that look? Remember before how it was just like dark and dingy and like had nothing on it? They've made it look so much nicer. That's really cool. But yeah, so this area is harder to defend, apart from they gave you a hole to sit in, I suppose. So maybe it'll be easier, I'm not sure. Have they changed this road at all? They've added some more hard cover in the center, but yeah, it's not going to really make any difference. Whoops. And then, yeah, this is still the Mig Alley. This is still the run ahead and hope for the best. There is some like little areas you can sit in, but not really. Ooh, an umbrella. Right, this area. No, they haven't really changed this at all. This used to be all grass though, didn't it? Instead of now we have like this circular thing. Some more holes in the pavement for some reason. Oh, there used to be a fence here, didn't they? Like a big fence. Now it's just a small one. So this will actually be easier to defend Charlie and Bravo from. Because what you can do is if you go to Charlie, you can like rush down here, go into this area, or from Bravo, you can kind of do the same thing. And you can kind of control this road from this area, which is kind of cool. Because it's really hard to like push up here, you know, if somebody is looking. Some bicycles. Those new fences are better than the old ones. These new houses are really cool as well. Look at them. How nice is that? I much prefer that to the other ones. This road looks way wider than... Doesn't this look way wider than previously? Like, it looks like they added, like, a ton to it. Instead of just a road, you have, like, all the pavements and everything like that. You still have the same layout, but, yeah, it looks slightly different. Yeah, a lot of the streets do look wider. And you got this back area. Looks pretty good. Right, so now we have the little cheeky position. Because there's the... Ooh, look at the trams. Nice. Train. Ah, what are you doing? No. Oh. No. Oh, my God. How dare you? They're destroying all my damn positions on every damn map. Ah, I can't be a sneaky little... arsehole anymore. Oh, I can't even shoot over there. Come on, man. Ah. This is like the 10th time this year they've done an update to a map and I can't use my goddamn positions that I use anymore. I'm gonna have to find new positions. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, and I've also got myself stuck. So, fantastic. Oh, that's so... that's so annoying. Right, we're gonna have to have more of a look around that area. This spawn looks a little bit nicer, but it doesn't look like they changed anything on it. Just looks basically the same. This area is a bit more wide. Alright. And then also... Yeah, nothing's really hugely changed here. Hey, Akima, nice to see you. The houses just look so much nicer. And I'm guessing you can't destroy them. But yeah, so this position here, which used to be here, you could actually use to be able to defend this road and also this road. But they've blocked it off. So what you used to be able to do is shoot like through the house here and then cover that road. And then if they pushed, you could like use this position as a defensive position and defend Bravo basically. But now you can't. So that kind of sucks. Very sad to see. Okay, that's very clear now. Oh, hello. They just put a massive building here. That wasn't there before. The park looks way more open than before. There's like less bushes and stuff. So once again, just easier to see through. So they've opted for like larger trees instead of just that. And then there's no hard cover really on this map or on this cap at all apart from this. So there's way more hard cover on that side. You obviously have this like turret and then this you can sit behind, but like, yeah, that's gonna suck. Have you been on the other side of a shell yet? What do you mean, Sneaky? Calling Nazi on the houses? I don't think these houses can be destroyed. They've added these new little signs in, which look cool. Ostgruppe Mitte des Strat is Deutschlandstrafe. There you go. Look at the like little details, isn't that lovely? When you're being shot at, see if you can see. Oh no, I haven't yet. No, we haven't sorted that out. Oh, look at that. So you can destroy these houses, but I don't know how far you can destroy them. Yeah, so they can be destroyed to a point. But it looks like they still keep their base integrity. I like these little phone boxes. So yeah, the park is way more open, so people won't be able to dash through it as easily. It kind of looks like they've changed the road, but oh yeah, they did. But I don't spend a lot of time in this park, so someone else can kind of tell me if it looks different or not. Hey, Typical Raptor, nice to see you. What are the British aircraft going to be? I don't think they have any on the dev server yet. There's a Harrier sat in the files, but that's it. So these areas near the spawns don't seem to change that much. Alpha hasn't changed at all, apart from it just looks nicer, which I think is fair, you know. You want stuff to look nicer. This has changed a lot, and this, and all of this has changed a lot, so... They added some grass to little areas, and the map does look a lot nicer, right? I think we can all agree with that. There's some more... They've replaced a lot of the trains with these, so... Yeah, I suppose that's a change over here. One of the things about the trams, you can actually shoot through them, right? So they have, like, holes, so you can just do that. Whereas with these, there's no chance, so... The cover is a bit more solid, which is nice. Yeah, there's no real hills in the park either. There's also these little signs too. Nice to see Effie Altis. Hopefully you're doing good. That looks like Stug 3s. That's that kind of motor tractor thing. Ooh, a ship. Yeah, these are really cool. Do you think they actually used historical stuff here, or is this just like additional things? I'm not sure. It's really cool though. Hell of a lot of attention to detail in this one. How many maps are getting reworked? 3 main maps. And a lot of those fences have been made a lot smaller, so that means that heat and stuff like that won't have as much of an issue against them, which I think is kind of cool. We're just going to quickly just look at the cathedral, because that one looks really cool too. Oh, come on. I'm guessing it's World War II things. Be very surprised if it isn't. It's just kind of cool. Is the Clovis decent, or does the armor make it suffer? The Clovis is very good. If you've ever played the DF-105, you'll know how powerful the Clovis will be. He also added a few more things to the hood for helicopters, if you didn't know. Don't know what's going on with that. Oh, it's the helicopter blades. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. Once again, even though they've only updated it, they've made some huge changes to how people are going to fight in it. So here's the cathedral. You can see which houses they've kind of dotted in as well from the air, which is kind of funny. Yeah, the cathedral looks nice, even from the air when it doesn't have all the nice shadows and everything. It's pretty cool. Interesting. Yeah, it's way more built up over here now, isn't it? Whereas over here it's still kind of annihilated. Still think you'll be able to just hammer stuff. Like, it's not going to make a huge difference. Interesting. I like it. I want to see how it plays. I think it should be pretty fun.
I'd just like to thank GMG Smiley, CD Beans, Chieftain Mike, EMN3 Galaxy, Tulio Pontecovo, Brendan Quinn, Carrion Crow, Gus Irenicus, Pyman, Wartinder, Teddy, Daniel Stanton, Martinez, B. Young, Ozzy Panzer, Alan Hacker, Liam Shear, Opium Prime, Lafouche, Sem, Aslan, Uncle Bean, and Derek R. for supporting the channel.